Hello everybody, Bill Thornton, SoCalSabre. More stuff. Unboxings continue this week. This is though a Kickstarter that I ordered about 2.5 years ago. So it seems like a long time, but not when it comes to Kickstarters. I probably, I would say Dawn of Madness was my longest one, 4 or 5 years or something like that. But anyway, this one here is from DVG Games. Let's get her open, see what we got going here. Glad you stopped all by. Don't forget to give me a big like button hit. And if you're watching and you haven't subscribed, so yeah, please do so to help the channel grow. Let's get this open and see what it is. I know what it is. I want to show you guys what it is. I'm kind of excited for this one. All right, what do we got? Field Commander Robert E. Lee, a Civil War strategy game. Let's see. The old man's not as strong as he was years ago. Let's get this out of here. All right. Going to get the shrink off here in a second so we can get rid of all of this glare before we even look at the back. Yeah, well, let's get the shrink off. So we're going to do an unboxing and a first look. So we got some sort of a battle pack over here came with it too. Yeah, that's better. All right. It says, "It is well that war is so terrible, otherwise we should grow too fond of it." Okay, let's take a look at the back. There's that saying again. All right, we've got some pictures here. We got Gettysburg. It says, Robert E. Lee took command of the Army of North Virginia in June of 1862 as General McClellan marched towards Richmond in the Peninsula Campaign. Lee, commanding an inexperienced army that lacked morale, led the Confederate soldiers in a series of engagements that turned back the Union advance in the 7 days battles, thus securing the Confederate capital. Over the next 13 months, Lee and his generals twice marched north, winning significant victories at Second Manassas, Fredericksburg, and the Lee's masterpiece, Chancellorsville. The final foray ended in defeat at Gettysburg in July 1863, and therefore Lee could do little more than fight a series of battles to delay General Grant and hope war weariness would bring somewhat favorable end to the hostilities in the Eastern Theater. Field Commander Robert E. Lee is a solitaire game that includes historical campaigns, 7 days battle, Second Manassas, Antietam, Chancellorsville, and Gettysburg. Each campaign features a unique set of infantry, cavalry, and artillery counters with combat values accurate for that particular battle. In each campaign, you move your forces, engage in detailed battles, and so forth. There are other expansions already available for this too that you can go out to their site and buy. This was designed by Vincent Cooper and published by Danvers and Games, DVG. We got 5 mounted maps, 5 campaign information sheets, 2 mounted battle sheets, 9 counter sheets, 10 additional scenarios, player help sheets, and so forth. All right, let's get her open, take a look. All right, let's get her open, Bill. Oof. Let's get it back up here where you can see it. Man, what do we got here right on the top? Is just cardboard with 2 dice in it. You got a gray die Dark blue dye, almost purple. They are 10-sided. Okay, so we got Robert E. Lee. This is the rule book. Feels kind of hefty. Basic rule book and advanced rule book. Oh, wow. Okay. We got 67 pages in this first one. Wow. Gigantic index. 3-page index. So let's see, we got double columned. Makes it easier to read. The font's not too bad. I would need my glasses on now. We've got a couple pictures. Showing you what the different counters mean. What they're used for. Okay, we're on page 16. More examples. We got pre-battle setups. What do we got here? Regular fog of war event table. I hope that's on a player aid. Hard fog of war event table. Veteran fog of war event table. So I guess there's variance in degrees of what you want to play at in this one too. Probably missed it, but did I skip the sequence of play? Oh, this is not in alphabetical order. That hurts a little bit. And I don't see it offhand. I'm not going to hold up while we're trying to find the sequence of play. Okay, just a lot of reading in this one. Now let's take a quick look at this advanced rule book. And then what do we got here? Well, then we got campaigns. And this is another 47 pages. There's the pre-battle sequence. And then we got campaigns. This is probably campaigns and scenarios. Gettysburg Hardened Veteran, Gettysburg Hardened Veteran. Special rules. Let's get to the front of the book. Seven-day battles. Special rules. All right, this list looks like scenarios. There's a lot that I'm going to have to get used to in this one. I play war games, but I'm not hardly seeing anything I recognize. Field Commander, the Core Set Battle Pack. Says Robert E. Lee contains 10 battle pack scenarios. There is a lunchtime game designed to highlight additional battle packs for each campaign. The core set are also available. They each contain 5 more, so that's what this one here must be. Well, it came as part of the Kickstarter. Yeah. All right, here we got a Field Commander Player Aid. What do we got on here? Oh, sequence of plays at 8.0. Okay. Pre-battle phase. Oh, looks like this might be walking you through it, which would be kind of nice. Then we got the battle turn sequence. It does give you where the rule is. Withdrawals. Confederate resupply. Union AI resupply. Got 7-day battles and Manassas battles. This looks like you're going to roll a 10-sided die, and then you're going to cross-reference to, it looks like, your power or your defense, one of the two. Then you're going to scroll down and see what happens. And they got a different one for each scenario, which is nice. We've got a player log, which I'll be making copies of. And we got shock attacks. Says a shock attack is resolved when a force enters a region containing an enemy force. I think I know what it means, but we're going to have it get to the board to show you that. Insights. Melee. I might just have to create myself a book with protectors for all of these. Boy, oh boy. We've got quite a lot of stuff here. Pages. Okay, then we got campaign turn tracks. That's for Second Manassas, 7-day battles. Antietam, Chancellorsville, Gettysburg. The core set battle pack turn sheet. Fleetwood Hill, West Fort, Delay. Streets of Hanover. Willoughby Run, Hunterstown, Fairfield, Rebs Broken, Fansworth Charge. Last but not least, Baudelaires Ford. And it's not last either. Wow. What a pile of stuff we got here, huh, folks? It's a help sheet for regular difficulty. It's the help sheet for hard difficulty, and the help sheet for veteran difficulty. So I guess there's 3 levels of difficulty. Confederate Commander command point bonuses. All right, I'm going to pause it for a second here, try to get this board open for you. Okay, so there's quite a few boards in here, and I'll show you both of them. I'm not familiar with the geography on these 2 maps here, and I'll tell you why in a second. Okay, because I was looking, they were on top of these next set of counter sheets. And I think they might have it separated on purpose. But these are labeled like this is Antietam, this is Manassas, and so maybe they got everyone, the second Manassas, everyone separated by those. And there's 2 boards where it looks like you're going to be tracking it. We got the Confederate control panel and they're both counterpoints for the Confederates. I hope that's not supposed to be like that. That the maps don't flush up. No, oh no. So see, we got 2 of these boards here, and it's for tracking things like +1 Union command point, +1 Union command point, Confederate approach. This is for battles. Okay. These are battle boards, I believe. I'm not going to swear to it, but I believe so. I remember something like that, and I haven't played it in a long time, for Napoleon, Field Commander Napoleon. All right, so let's see what we got there. Let's take this one out and put it just on top of there. Let's try to keep this thing the way it was packed in case that was the case. So now we got another big board. So yeah, these must be the area boards. Now let's see what these 7-day battles, all of those down in here for the 7-day battles. And here's a board. The one nice thing I can see about it already is the footprint's not going to be very big. Okay, let's put this one in here. How many pages, counter pages we got on this one? Oh, this is 7-day battles, and then the second one is Gettysburg. I didn't see Gettysburg on that board I just opened up. Played enough Gettysburg, I should be familiar with it, and I don't see it here either. But yeah, part of it, because there's a cornfield up there, Sharpsburg. This is Antietam here. I always found it funny how the North would name a battle one thing, and the Union or the Confederates would name it another thing. Okay, and on here we got Antietam, some more Antietam's, some more Chancellorsville, some more Gettysburg, and over here it looks like we just got a whole bunch of extra garrison counters, batteries. So my list of things waiting for is shrunk by 1 today. There we go, folks. Upside down, I can still recognize. Here's Gettysburg here. Here's the area where the battle started down in here. Okay, and then we got some more counter sheets. And this is Hunterstown, Willoughby Run, Fairfield. Unless there's certain ones that are core that play in every scenario, and then these are added on depending on what scenario you were going to be playing. I'm just guessing that, folks. Don't take that to the bank. So the old man could be wrong on that. And then we got Confederate default battle plans and Union default battle plans. So I'll have to learn that too. All right. And then we got two more sets of counter sheets. At least they don't look like they're going to be hard to punch out. More Fairfield. Then we got delays. Shepherdstown. Farnsworth charge. Rebs broken. Okay, so we got that. And then we'll go ahead and open this up here. Since it was part of the package, you might as well see everything, right? So get her open up here, okay? Got to sort through and figure out what everything is. I'll get myself familiar with it. And it might take a while. All right, there we go. We got Field Commander Robert Lee 7 Days Battle Pack. Oak Grove, Beaver Dam, Gaines, Gunville, and Malvern. Each scenario is a lunchtime game designed to highlight a specific engagement that can be set up, played, and tidied up in 60 minutes or less. Each of the scenarios uses advanced rules. In order to play the scenarios, you need to be familiar with the basic rules. Got my sense. Okay. This is all going to go back into the bag. Turn tracks again. And then we got we got two more pages of counters. Oak Grove, Beaver Dam, looks like all of these battles here. So there we are, ladies and gentlemen. That is my unboxing and first look of Field Commander Robert E. Lee, a Civil War solitaire strategy game. I hope all of you have enjoyed this today. I'm looking forward to getting familiar with it. Thank you for stopping by. SoCalSabre saying take care of yourselves out there. Be kind to each other and stay safe.